What's up, y'all? I want to deliver you a message this morning. I got the inspiration from my man Dolo the Flight Man. His video, Walking on Your Own Path. And you can look him up on Dolo the Flight Boss. You can look him up on YouTube. Very, very educational channel. And he hilarious as shit. You know what I mean? Very entertaining. But I want to say this. Walking on your own path. A lot of us in the conscious community are learning to do that. You're learning to basically not give a fuck about those in your family, not give a fuck about them, but not give a fuck about what they think, what they say, about what you're doing. That's a whole trap. That's the genjutsu. Everybody's caught up in that genjutsu, the mind trap. You know that everything is supposed to be one way. When there are more dimensions than we can think of, there are more entities on this planet that we're on that we don't see. There's shit going on in the sky. Why do you think they fucking where I'm at, Maryland? You may get a day of sun, but as you see in that sun, you're gonna see them chemtrails. By the end of the evening, it's cloudy again, and the next day, and the next day. They're not letting us get this sun as much as we want. So that's one thing. You talk to somebody who's three-dimensional in the mind. You crazy. What are you talking about? It's the weather. No, nigga, they controlling the weather. A lot of us seem crazy to them. And you can't be fearful of seeming crazy. The unknown, the unordinary, the paranormal, it's going to be crazy to them. Some of it may be crazy to you. Some of the things that are happening to me, as a Cancer sun, as a Capricorn sun, Cancer moon, and Cancer rising, I think I'm crazy, but I'm not. So you just got to be secure in yourself. If you believe in spirit guides, guardian angels, your ancestors, draw close to them. Trust me, I went through a very bad breakup about over a year ago. And I was holding on this anger to my baby mother for so fucking long. Till I came to the realization that the man who I was, I'd leave me too. It's just how she did it. I'm not that same man anymore. And also, me coming into my spirituality was going to separate us anyway because she's three-dimensional. I'm 4 and 5. You feel me? But I had to let all that shit go. And now I'm not angry no more. She still do shit that get on my nerves because she's 3D based. Like having these control over the kids. She wants to have control. Those are her words. But going with what I was saying before, you gotta have skin thick as you gotta have that armor. The goddess Isis brought up Ephesians, I think, in the Bible. I don't bang with the Bible, but I'm learning that there is truth you can read in the Bible, but you gotta know how to read it. You can't take that shit literally. You feel me? But it speaks of wearing that suit of armor, the breastplate of righteousness, have your feet ready to move, basically. And you gotta have that armor on you. Because people who are 3D minded, though they gonna get a wake up. But until then, we gotta move amongst them. We have to exist amongst them. And sometimes that means keeping what you're doing closeted. Because you may live in a household with people who aren't going to resonate with what you're doing. I grew up in a Jehovah's Witness home. I grew up Jehovah's Witness. None of my family bang with it anymore, but there are those who are still in those households that are religious based. And there's this one sister, Naughty Design. She's She has to do that. You may have to do it, and the Bible speaks of the road to salvation being narrow, few traveling on it. That's us. That's the conscious community. You feel me? You gotta walk your own path. And you can't be afraid to do so. Otherwise, when push come to shove, how strong are you? Because it's going to come to a time where you're going to have to make that choice. Continue walking on your own path, or go ahead and get on the road to destruction with everybody else. Conform. Fucking hate conformity. But with that said, you have to have that courage. Unapologetic courage. Unwavering courage. I live in America, and it's supposed to be the land of the free, when there are rules everywhere telling you what to do. I was in the store one day, Dollar Tree, and I goes in the store no mask. I have it around me, right here, but I'm not gonna wear it. You feel me? But there are people who will see you, especially people who work at the store, and you got to shop there, ask you to put your mask on. So you do that, but as soon as they turn and walk away, take that bitch back off. People see me all the time. I don't pay them no mind. I had this one instance with this woman. She worked there. She was telling me to put my mask on. So I asked her, are you asking me or telling me? I'm asking you. I told her, I'll wait for you to ask me that, because that was a statement. So she asked me, and I put it on. You're not going to tell me what to do. And the one lady in front of me was like, just put it on because you got to do it. No! It makes me angry when people try to tell me what to do. No, I will not. You're the fool. I don't mean to call her a fool, but you're the sheep, the sleep one, doing what you're told to do in the Matrix. Neo woke up and saw the truth. And then he fought that shit. And you have to fight against that shit. Because there's going to be people all over trying to tell you what to do, try to pull you back in, to conform you. And you don't do that. You stand strong, you stand tall. And you don't let nobody tell you what to do. You live your life the way you want to. That's what free will is. That's your power as a God on this plane, is to do what you want the fuck to do. And all those who want you to conform, I do that. Don't give no fucks. You can't give no fucks. You can't. You gotta do you. And that's what I gotta say. Stay on your path. Be unwavering in your beliefs. And you'll get through this. We'll all get through it together. Onyx So out.